Hi there. So I'm gonna go over the trade that I not took, just missed in the morning session. Actually, it was a really good trade. I was not utilized it. I'm gonna go over it. Just give me a moment. How the hell it's gonna go up? Okay, just go to weekly. So since today is Monday, I just start with weekly time frame. So in weekly, it's it's dumb clear. Price clears out the high from the clear candle, and it's a bullish fair value. It's from the fair value gap. The last candle it just sweep the high, so we can expect that the price to reach the last week low. This is going to be the draw on liquidity. I don't know when it's going to be, but it's going to be for sure since it printed the weekly fair value gap in 1 hour. What happened here is this is a breaker aligned with this daily fair value gap. The fair value gap completely holding the price. No price close below this range. And today is just a bullish expansion move. So yeah, breaker respected, fair value gap respected. Retest has been done. Beautiful expansion towards upside. Most probably price go on sweep this or this high. Yeah, that's going to be it for daily time frame. In 4 hour, it's going to be really clear. Wait a second. So this is going to be the breaker, right? Breaker. Once it approaches the breaker, it's instantly flipped the recently formed bearish fair value gap, and the order flow is completely bullish. Flip this fair value gap, go all the way up, leave the fair value gap here. This is not a fair value gap though, but this in this swing, this is only fair value gap aligned with this inverse fair value gap. Price come all the way down. These are all the engineered liquidity. Come all the way down. Once price approaches this fair value gap, tap this inverse fair value gap, give a good reaction towards upside, go all the way up, big straight up move, close out this fair value gap and with this liquidity. So the price clearly closed above, so we can expect higher prices until this, and this is going to be the drawn liquidity since the price closed above this fair value gap. This is going to be 4 hours. So since from 4 hour and daily and 4 hour, I need to be completely bullish. So what about in 1 hour? So in 1 hour, in the morning session, I clearly had this fair value gap. Still, I have this. So I clearly have this bullish fair value gap. Beautiful structure shift with big displacement to the upside. So this is I just marked out this recently formed swing after respecting this bullish fair value gap. And it's also in 1 hour also it's clears out the bearish fair value gaps. It's unfilled one. It's completely closed above, completely getting disrespected. So I just marked out this 1 hour bullish fair value gap. So this is 1 hour bullish fair value gap. Just give me a sec. It's kind of seems very messy. So give me a second. So yeah. So this is a 1 hour bullish fair value gap. So I expected the price to respect 50% of the level or the breaker. I don't know where it's going to reverse. So I like to see higher prices at least to this high. This was my plan for the whole day. In 15 minutes, price just print a market maker, not a market maker. It's structure shift. There is no liquidity has been swept. Just flip all the fair value gap and it just gives a structure shift, and there is no fair value gap created. It's do have a fair value gap here. High filters takes out this high. It's a clear low resistance liquidity run in order to hunt back later, and this fair value gap holding the price now get ran through. It is also give the structure shift, and this fair value already respected, again getting respected. Once it sweep the internal, come all the way down, hunt this equal lows, come inside this. There's only two fair value gaps in 15 minutes. This one aligned with this liquidity, and this one aligned with this breaker. So I'm not sure where and when it's going to get reversed to hunt this high. So I was a bit confused with that. So I just marked out. I'm not marked the particular M15, M5, I just marked out the M15 and wait for the 50% of the level to react, which is also a equilibrium level for this whole swing. Okay, so now it's looking good or not? Still, it's a damn fishy. Okay, fine. So it's kind of a first entry. I missed it, really missed this entry, but I didn't say, not didn't, but I can't say I missed this since I don't have any plan for it. But it actually a really good entry targeting on the opposite fair value gap. Really good one. Since even though the market is bullish, even though the price action is going to be bullish, but we can also optimize this thing because not to go higher, price first come lower. That's what's happened every single day. So yeah, just give me a sec. Perfect. So this is going to be the 15 minutes. So I move on to 3 minutes, not 5 minutes, just go to 3 minutes. So so I just explained the first entry which I missed it today. So this is the M15 fair value gap, right? So in M15, what happened here is so, so this is going to be the H1 fair value gap aligned with this liquidity H1, M5, M15, every fair value gap here. So what happened here is price not come inside this fair value gap. Instead, it's just form a equal lows, just print equal lows, go all the way up, sweep the internal buy side liquidity aligned with the M15 bearish fair value gap after giving structure shift with displacement to the downside, but it didn't give a solid displacement, solid fair value gap. The high also not taken. So according to higher time frame, it should be bullish since it's flipped the fair value gaps, and it's also print a low resistance liquidity run. So yeah, so RF is going to be bullish, but it's most probably going to come to this place to at least the equilibrium or the 50% of the level or whatever the thing, it's going to come. I expected the price to come to this point before it's print a market maker buy model. So this is where I missed my first entry. So what happened here is price print equal low, go all the way up, close out high, this high and this high getting closed out. Price inside the M15 fair value gap. This is the last. Once it clears out, this is the last formed M1 bullish fair value gap. Respected, clears out the first leg, come all the way down. This is going to be the structure shift, right? Structure shift with displacement. That displacement also close below this swing, close below this bullish fair value gap, which respecting the price earlier. Then go all the way back, fill up this recently formed fair value gap, tap the breaker, start to sell off all the way down towards the equal lows, and hand this liquidity, enter the M5, M15 fair value gap. Once it entered this fair value gap, I was like, okay, fine, this is where I need to be more conscious about. This is what I'm looking for the whole day. Since from the very morning, I was looking for this thing to happen. So liquidity has been taken, liquidity equal lows taken, liquidity also taken now. So I'm not sure it's going to come to this point. I mean, the only thing I did every day that ended up a mistake uh, is it's actually I know it's going to go higher, it's going to go low, it's going to go higher, or it's going to go lower. But the thing is, I'm not sure that when it's going to be. That's the only question I keep on asking to myself when it's going to be. That question holds me back from executing my position. Even though I identified this thing, this entry model I clearly identified today, but I still didn't execute it. I was a bit confused. I was not that confident. Even though I know the direction, I was like, it's going to happen here. I'm going to get this much move and in this point, or it's going to be the liquidity and come out. It's going to sweep one more time since it has a lot of liquidity and in lot fair value gaps in 15 minutes it's a big fair value gap. So it's going to getting respected, come all the way down, sweep the 50 percentage, I'll come and tap the breaker. I don't know exactly, bro. To be honest, I don't know exactly the whole. The, sorry, that's the reason why I'm not execute this trade. I was a bit confused. I looking for the sweep to happen here. So every liquidity has been taken, and price respecting the recently formed bullish fair value, sorry, bearish fair value gap. It's respected, sweep the engineer liquidities. This here it's engineer liquidity swept, no break, come all the way down. The low getting protected, print take a low, go all the way up. Now it's give the structure shift, but still it didn't break above. Just sweep the high, come all the way down. I like to see the sweep. So if any of the low getting sweep before the structure shift, I can execute the trade with very confident. Since this is a clear liquidity, I'm not have that much confidence. Not even a confidence. It's kind of the red flag for me. This is a major red flag for the day. If I if this low, if I get a mind sweep at this low, I most probably execute my first trade here, or at least in this family gap. I most probably going to execute it. But since it didn't sweep the lows, I was like I was not that comfortable executing this trade since it has a lot of family gaps. But what happened here is it's initially engineered liquidity, swept, no structure shift, come all the way down, failed to take the low continuously getting protected. Most probably it's going to be the SMT in Euro USD. I've not checked it out. I need to check. I need to check. So here what happened is this is where it's gives saturation, but there is no displacement, there is no flip of the value. Now there is a flip of the recently formed bearish fair value gap, structure shift again, and this fair value gap now closed above. Come and retest this point, start to expand higher, start to disrespect every fair value gaps and start going higher. And this is only fair value gap in M3. There is nothing in M3 for me to afraid about. This is a for this whole swing. I don't see any fair value gaps in M5. No, this is only fair value gap. Once it get broke, it go all the way up to take this high and clears out the London high, and it was its direction all the way towards my entry point. So this is where I get confused. This is the only reason I not entered the trade. First thing, first, I don't like this equal lows. First thing first, I don't like this. Here actually it's not equal low, bro. This is the last low getting swept. Go all the way up to this point. So the last low getting swept before it's flipped the family gaps. Right. It's not actually equal low in M15. In M1, it's kind of equal low, but it's actually not. This low continuously getting protected. So this family gaps made me feel a bit confused. So that's the reason why I'm not entered execute any trades today. So I just waited, but it's a big displacement candle. This is also a news candle, so I was super confused. I don't have the confidence to enter at the news time. So I literally missed the move, and it's take out place out my target TP1, TP2, and it was its direction. Place come on approach my initial stop loss point. Yeah, it's a missing entry today. Have fun.